Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 24 of my learning experience in Aurora 4X. We have progressed outside of the solar system for the first time, or the first and second time, to Lehman 16 and Alpha Centauri. And we're beginning to discover some useful resources, although not in the massive quantities I was hoping for. By resources I mean minerals, obviously. So we need to, let's have a look at the other systems actually. I need to think about getting tugs out there with Sorium harvesters, for example. We've got minerals in the gas giant here, so 0.7 accessibility, we've got nearly 48 million Sorium. So Lehman 16A2, we need to get Sorium harvesters around that planet. And in Alpha Centauri, we don't have anything in here. I thought we had... I thought we discovered some minerals. Never mind. But that's today's agenda. So we're going to go back into our ship design to start with. We have a tug already, the James Callahan class. Let's check out the engine. So nuclear gas core, fuel 573, engine power of 450. We've got a ship size of 3,373 tons. Right, so let's leave that there for now. Come in here and see what we can do in terms of a new engine. So this is a military engine. Let's see what we can do with a commercial engine or civilian engine. So engine size of 25. Does engine power have to be 50? Yeah, we might not manage it then, yeah. So that's the maximum engine size we can have. Commercial ion drive is our best type of engine at the moment. Nuclear gas core, yeah, so we're only one step up in technology from our last tug's engine. Alright, so I'm really looking at bumping up the engine size then. We're already at 1,250 tons here. I think the previous engine is hull size 30. Yeah, so commercial drive is not going to work. Fair enough. What we want to do instead then is bump it up to massive power. Actually, 562 engine power. It's better. Fuel use is not. It's less actually. Okay. If I were to reduce the hull size, things are fuel use are way down, but their engine power significantly as well. If we bump this up, that puts fuel use massively up. So I think we want to then keep this down and ramp up the engine size. So that's 1,500 tons, going up to that, 1,750 tons and 650, so that's an extra 200 power. 579, fuel's not that much different. Okay, so I'm thinking we might give this one a try. See what sort of ship we can come up with. So let's then... Do I want to try and get a wee bit more out of this? Well, we can put the fuel use, we can accept fuel use going up a bit. It doesn't have to stay at the same sort of level. Although having said that, the previous tugs, they did struggle a wee bit. Yeah, we may need to bump up the fuel. Let's just prototype this for now. Because what I was thinking about there was in the previous tugs, there's Uranus there, so the tug could get from Earth. Try that again. Yeah, the tug could get out here with a fuel harvester, about 3 billion kilometres, and was pretty low on fuel, but then it could scoot back unladen quite comfortably. Again, if we bring this back up and look at the James Callahan, so it's got a range of 42 billion kilometres, but that's just with its own weight. When it's towing our fuel harvester station, the Prestol class is almost 27,000 tonnes. So anyway, we have prototyped the engine. So if we're looking for a new tug, new ship class, and select a name, we're going with James Callahan as a British Prime Minister. So there it is, I just spotted it, UK Prime Ministers. And we'll go with the Sir Alec Douglas Home. He's our new tug. If we stick in our prototype engine, the ion drive, which we've not named, so still below 2,500 tonnes. We've got a range of only 22.6 billion kilometres, so we add in some more. We also need to add in the jump drive this time. Takes us up to 3,000 tonnes. Needs to have a tractor beam. 3,500 tonnes. So how does that compare then with the James Callahan? 3,373 tonnes. 6.6. So it's much faster at that level. It's got a quarter of the fuel capacity. So what do we have actually in terms of fuel at the moment? Large fuel storage. We now have very large. Let's get rid of that and try this instead. Gives us 1 million litres. So the range, it's not that much more, but we've got some capacity left, and we've still got 7,500 kilometres per second. So we need maintenance as well. What sort of level of supply, maintenance supplies do we have here? 2 small and 1 tiny storage bay. Okay, let's come back to this. Maintenance storage. 2 small. But maximum repair is much larger. So if we take just the normal size maintenance storage bay, because it's 579, right, maintenance life of 1.73 years, 4,400 tonnes. Okay, let's check out our fuel then. And I've forgotten, we've got very large fuel capacity. If we add in another large, Okay, 54.7 billion kilometres. We're still 7,000 kilometres per second. Am I missing anything? It's a military vessel. We would have the conscript crew. Yeah, go with the conscript crew, that's fine. If we added in more fuel. Okay, and I might try a wee bit more again. Just to try and bring this up to 5,000 tons. So 6,500 kilometers per second. So similar speed. A range of 65 billion kilometers almost. Jump engine is too small for this design. God, oh yeah, of course, our jump engine is at 3,000. Yeah, maximum ship size 3,000 tons. Okay. Right, let's then come back into here. The new jump drive. Do we have I don't think we've got any new tech really. Well, is it just to do with this? Oh, there we go. That would give us 5,000 tons capacity, which is what we need. Although, well, no, I can reduce the amount of fuel that we store if this is a larger. What's our jump drive? Hull size of 15 compared with 20. So, yeah, we can reduce the fuel to accommodate this. Right, okay. I think we'll prototype this and see how we go. We're going to stick with the same company, so Hughes Engineering and fantasy creature, mythical creature. We're going to go with the Cyclops. And then we have Cyclops jump drive. It's military, yes. It's a hull size of 20. Yeah, that's right. Hull size 20. Squadron size of 3. And a range of 50. That's all the same as before. Okay, so we'll prototype that design as well. And let's refresh our tech. Get rid of the unicorn. Add in the Cyclops. Okay. So we do definitely need to reduce the fuel. Let's just take away this. No, in fact, actually I'm going to have to add that back in, probably. So add in some more small fuel storage to take us back up here. We've still got a range of almost 54 billion kilometres. 6,500 kilometres per second. Okay, I think we'll give this ship a go. Let's select random name from theme. Did we have? Yeah, HMT. Imaginative. HMT, Her Majesty's, His Majesty's Tug, and I'll select a name. Right. Okay. So let's check out class components. We need to research that prototype and the ion drive here. Rename component. Let me see. Let's come back here so that I can check out the other components. So this is, oh, I've got it here, a military drive. So military drive, again, same company, Walters Aero Engines. And you're going to be, oh, I need a name of a bird now. It's something on Bullfinch. Bullfinch outside brackets. So, military drive, it's come over here, my engine power. Oh, ID, ion drive. Engine power of 650. Fuel of I don't know, it's not telling me. Damn it. Let's open up. No, hang on, this. Got it down here. Fuel just is 580. Yeah, so engine power 650, fuel of 580, which isn't much more than the skewer, which we were looking at before, and hull size is size 1750. What is that? 35? No. I can't switch anything. Right, okay, so let's just say 35. I think that's what it is. Yeah, because I think we went up from 30 in the previous one. Okay. What a palaver. The skewer was hull size 30, so that looks like it's probably accurate. And we researched that prototype as well. New researching. Don't have it showing up there. Let's refresh the tech. Does nothing. That's now researching there. Okay. Research screen then. What have you got? You're doing the jump drive, squadron size and radius, etc. So we can interrupt that. Joshua. No, we don't have any labs available. Let's cancel the project then. And get the Cyclops. Let's continue with Joshua, try and get his maximum labs up. So you research that, then our ion drive, which should have a proper name. Let's research, add that to the queue, and then you can get back onto the jump radius. Not what I wanted. We have no sign of the show prototypes. That's why we've no sign of the bullfinch, but it is there with its proper name, so hopefully we're okay. Right. I think that's us able to finally move on again. So let's go in 5-day increments. No doubt it will reduce to 2 hours now that I've pushed the button. Okay, commander experience. Crew training has increased to 50% for the commander of HMS Diana. And I think Diana just left overhaul, if I spotted that notification properly. Oh no, it's in overhaul. Okay, let's just check then. So, oh, hang on. Where is the Diana? Corvettes are in the battle fleet. The Diana in the space training fleet. Said you're in overhaul. You are in overhaul. Right, well, why are you up there? Come back down to the shipyard fleet then. Okay, we'll leave you there for now. Hopefully that sorts you out. And we can get back on the move. I was maybe a wee bit optimistic, thinking that 5-day steps would have taken us through the research quickly. There we go. The Cyclops is complete. And this is still not showing up with its proper name. Iron Drive will be researched on October 11th. So let's step on 30 days instead then. What's our TT01? We've got a new mineral deposit in the Lehman 16. And fire control range has been completed. Let's check on our... do it this way. Check on our mineral deposits in Lehman 16. We'll just search everything. Alright. So, iridium was a great find, but it's 0.1 accessibility. And we've got some... yeah, Marcassium wouldn't be too bad from that comet. But going all the way across to harvest comets is not great. Do we have anything at all in Alpha Centauri? Boronide, again Marcassium and minuscule or bad accessibility. I mean, this is a good planet in terms of the quantities, it's just getting at it. Okay, carry on. New mineral deposits again. Uranium, 0.6, 0.9 neutronium. The first deep space exploration fleet unable to carry out its orders. Right, let's jump across then to what are we looking at? First, I think the first is in Lehman 16, isn't it? The first fleet. Where are you? You're probably in orbit. So, hide fleets in orbit, take that off. There we go. So are you in decent enough shape? First deep space exploration fleet. You've still got 89% of your fuel, so yes, you are. And that should surveyed everything. Okay. Yes, minerals in the comets. Everything else is surveyed and is basically our rocks. Okay, well in that case then your next orders survey the nearest survey location. Keep those as they are, and hopefully that sends you off to do some more things. And we'll have a look at the minerals now in Lehman 16. So again, just in comets, 0.1 accessibility across the board. Well, apart from geranium, almost 500,000 geranium would be sort of worth it, I suppose. Well, we've got plenty of that back in Sol, pretty sure. Yeah, 2.6 million, although it's not very accessible. Another 250,000 there. So actually it's not too bad a find. We'll get some ships through there then. And do I have anything else prior to this? The second exploration fleet also found some minerals. But before we go back to do that, we've got a new research lab that we can assign, I think, to power and propulsion. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference. But then if we come back in to look at Alpha Centauri, what have you got for us now? Okay, so 0.9 accessibility to neutronium and 0.7 Sorium we knew about. Boronide. Yeah. Again, big numbers but terrible accessibility. Yeah, Alpha Centauri B, I think we will be making maybe this one as a priority. Okay, good to know. Let's carry on. Let's come back to Sol. Carry on here. And I should maybe have a look at the colonies and check on their industry to make sure that all of our capacity is being used. Oh my god, I'm down to about 15-second increments. Okay, let's try and cancel that. There we go. Our research is completed, that's saved us. Apologies for the white screen. What have we got? 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Yeah, so not great. Research into the ion drive is complete. So we can begin to construct a new tug then, see if it works. Let's come into our industry first of all. Yeah, we're using 100% of our... No, we're not. Damn it. Research and automated mines. I built a new naval shipyard, didn't I? And I forgot to reassign. How's our wealth? 3.4, it's great for now. What I need to look at here are space stations. Actually, I should get a jump stabilization station or two under construction. If we set up a task to do that with 40%, October 64, so it only takes a few days. So that's fine, we'll leave that as it is. And we'll build our new tug. We'll use it to tow out the Alfred Bowman. That will be its trial run, and then we'll construct some more press stalls. But in the meantime, ordnance. We don't need to worry about ordnance just now, just focus on construction. And I think I'm going to, no, automated mines, we're going to put a wee bit more capacity into this. What? Yeah, no, I just put 40% in there. What am I thinking about? Okay, so we're done. there. Shipyards. Needs to be in the Lord Marine group again because of the upgrades here. And I thought I'd set you to upgrade to 50,000, did I not? Good job I didn't. Retool for the... It's an Alec Douglas Home class, please. Set activity, 23rd of October. So we'll just skip on by 5 days. And... why you stopped? Because I took the automatic what's it called? Whatever. We stopped progressing automatically. Right, so we've got the new jump station there. Not that. This. Come out to our shipyards. Lord Marine Group. You're still 9th of December. Right, you're kidding me on. Right. Okay. I'm going to put in a break here and I will sort out the ship construction off camera and bring you guys back when we're ready to start the next leg of our adventure. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.